All right, hello everyone. The masses have spoken, and when I accidentally deleted the video that would have been normally posted up on Warcraft 3 Wednesday, my inbox, my Facebook, my channel comments page exploded with what happened to the video, even though I told you guys I accidentally deleted it. So this is my makeup game for Warcraft Wednesday. Say that 3 times fast. And this is going to be game 2 in the series. I already cast game 1, but you guys will never ever know what happens because it happened on Turtle Rock and the video is gone. So Fly spawning here as the teal orc player. Meanwhile, SoIn spawning here as the orange orc player. Yes, they do have mirror matches in Warcraft 3 as well, and we will definitely see that come into play here, and we'll see what these players try to go for. I believe Game 1 had Blade Master versus Blade Master. Game 1 also had a Fire Lord versus a Shadow Hunter. Very, very interesting, an interesting gameplay, as both players are training up that Blade Master now. That Fire Lord, along with a lot of guard towers, able to deal a lot of damage to each other. And then a guard tower, a tower rush on Turtle Rock on close spawning positions. The tower won, but I will not let you guys know who did the towering until, as it may affect your decision to watch this game and who will come out ahead. Anyways, Fly now setting up another Orc Burrow. Both players will be able to scout each other out in just a moment. Blade Master about 2/3 of the way completed on both sides, as well as we are now getting the second Orc Burrow here. Now, it is very, very important how you sim city in Warcraft 3, as these trees do get taken down. It increases the walking distance between your trees and also also slows down your lumber harvesting. On top of that, any orc burrows in the way may cause a little bit more of a walking distance, as both players, you can see now, both of them training Windwalk. It looks as though they are both going to Windwalk, sell their Scroll of Town portal, pick up a Dust of Appearance. We'll see if this happens over here as well. It looks like he still has a Scroll of Town portal. Over under about 90% that he's going to do the same exact thing, because this is Warcraft 3 and the strategies are already so developed. You can now see this one Blade Master looking around, looking to see if he can actually keep track of his opponent. Can't keep track of it just quite yet, as the Blade Master attempting to take down the Null Wardens. The Null Wardens do take a lot of damage, or they're relatively low hit points, as now this Blade Master has taken a couple purges already, but he does have a bit of experience at the cost of some health. Blade Master now, both of them just apparently just trying to run away. The Grunt of SoIn still looking for exactly where Fly's Blade Master is, as Fly's Blade Master perhaps going to do a bit of harassment. You can now see back over here, Grunt versus Grunt, not much happening. SoIn already upgrading the Stronghold, now upgrading to Tier 2. Meanwhile, Fly 10 seconds ahead of his opponent. So I say already, relatively compared to his opponent, we are very, very much early in this game already. But SoIn and Fly, both of them playing pretty much standard. As I am getting tongue-tied, let me slow down a bit, as there's not really much to talk about during the play-by-play just quite yet. Fly not getting lucky, though, so far, as he's trying to deny his opponent any experience, but you can see that he already is halfway up to level 2. Boots of Speed now purchased onto Fly's Blade Master, so he will be able to run even more quickly, as the Blade Master currently sitting at level 1.5. He does have those healing salves. He does have Dust of Appearance, and let's see what he's going to do here. Perhaps try to take down the Troll Trapper. I'm not quite sure which of them drops that all-important +2 tome, as the Blade Master and waiting for this Grunt, and it looks like, yes, going to wait for this Grunt, and now perhaps waiting and to get the kill steal on this Null Warden, and now going after this Grunt. Now the Grunt taking a lot of damage. However, Fly was able to get a little bit more experience still, as 2 Grunts now chasing down this Grunt over here. So it is going to be a Grunt on Grunt battle. 2 Blade Masters and 4 Grunts battling it out, and a very low hit point Grunt getting caught out of position and getting caught alongside of the wall. Is he going to get sacrificed is the key question there, as the Blade Master able to Windwalk strike and take it down. So first blood there Meanwhile, this lower hit point grunt down to 224 hit points, already attempting to return home, and you can see the micro of Fly getting in the way of SoIn. SoIn now trying to catch up to that grunt, and now the grunt able to run past. One thing I never understood was why didn't the Blade Master run past his opponent and then getting even more hits. It looks like the grunt will get taken down, though. No, once again pathed away. Oh, does get the final hit there, and now backing off. Meanwhile, back in the base of SoIn running and retreating with his very low hit point grunt. That grunt is now fighting back. It looks like that grunt is dangerously low on hit points, down to 75-32. It does get taken down as Fly is now halfway to level 2 as well. Back over here, you can see Fly now setting up a Spirit Lodge. I do assume we are going to be getting a bestiary in just a moment, as well as the Dust of Appearance is still yet to be used, and now taking down a lower hit point grunt after a healing salve charge was used. So very nice tactic by Fly. Fly now attempting to shut this grunt down. It looks like it will get destroyed. Windwalk strike, Dust of Appearance. Fly now trying to run away. He is dangerously low on hit points, and now pathing, and oh, what was that? I'm not 100% sure what that was about. I think he was trying to drop an item, and that was rather unusual. You can see that the weird funny look currently being given by some of the observers, as well as Fly at 50 hit points able to escape with that very, very low hit point Blade Master. Meanwhile, back in the base, Bestiary and Spirit Lodge now being added. You can see a Shadow Hunter being added by Fly. The grunts over here have given a little bit more experience back to the Blade Master, who's now sitting at level 2. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 1 at this point. And give me 1 second.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right, hello everyone, welcome back. Once again, Orcs going at it over here. A couple Null Wardens will get taken down. The Shadow Hunter wants to get to level 2 in order to get that all-important healing wave, and then perhaps do a little push or a little bit of an engagement there. Lower, almost full hit point grunt now returning back home. As you can see, the Blade Master getting in some harassment and some damage onto these units here, and it looks like the Shadow Hunter trying to fight back against this Blade Master. We are getting into some raiders as well. SoIn also purchasing some. You can see what's happening over here as the Shadow Hunter does train Hex. The Blade Master now joining in with the rest of the army, both sides, knowing that a lot of damage could be dealt here. The one Overseer, Dust of Appearance now being used, and a quick Hex. The Hex now being used onto this one low hit point Blade Master. The Blade Master, however, was windwalked prior, so he was an invisible rabbit, I believe, and now able to run away. You are going to see the Shadow Hunter sitting at level 1. It looks like it will creep out this 3-1 creep camp in order to get to level 2. A lot of healing going on by Fly. The Blade Master has 2 Circuits of Nobility, and definitely going to get a lot more damage and also a lot more windwalks, as well as we are now researching Ensnare. We already have the Spirit Walker getting the Spirit Walker in play for Spirit Link. I don't believe he has Disenchant just quite yet. Is he an adept? Where is it? Where is he? He is not an adept. He is just an initiate so far, as we are not we are not leveling that up just quite yet. Just getting up another Spirit Walker. You're gonna see a little bit of creeping once again going down. Fly nowhere near level 3 just quite yet, but just really wanting to get the additional gold off of the trappers here. We are gonna get a Tome of Intelligence for that Shadow Hunter. The Shadow Hunter benefiting just a little bit, now getting that Troll Warlord for Devotion, or an additional +1 armor. Most likely going to get sold. Not very beneficial at all for the Orc. Instead, picking up a Scroll of Healing and also another Dust of Appearance. We're going to have the Blade Master, Spirit Walker, Shadow Hunter almost level 2, as well as we're going to continue to creep down over here. And Disenchant has been used, or sorry, Abolish Magic has been used by the Troll High Priest, as we are also going to see a little bit of a creeping over here. The Shadow Hunter going to get to going to get to level 2. Blade Master may get to level 3 if the Shadow Hunter actually backs off in this engagement. I don't think that's going to happen, though. Blade Master of Fly going to be at level 3. Meanwhile, the Shadow Hunter going to get close to level 3 as well, unless the Blade Master pulls far enough away. It looks like he is far enough away. Is it going to be just shy? No, not just shy. And now a level 3 Shadow Hunter with level 2 Healing Wave. That is going to be very, very effective, especially with that Robe of Magi +6. A lot of extra mana and additional mana regeneration. The Shadow Hunter is now sitting at level 2. Blade Master sitting at level 3. It looks like a 3-2 battle versus a 3-3 battle. The Shadowhunter taking a little bit of damage there, and what is going to be happening? The Blademaster now engaging against the Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter now using the speed scroll in order to escape, but a Grunt unfortunately getting ensnared as both sides are going to continue to battle out. The Blademaster getting in a lot more damage, and in comes another quick ensnare after the Windwalk. As the battle now going to ensue, Shadowhunter attempting to run away. This is going to be a very, very close battle here as the Shadowhunter needs to heal up a lot more. The difference in healing wave is going to make a very, very drastic difference in this battle as the Shadowhunter and Raiders and Grunts trying to fight close to the Orc Burrow, trying to use those additional towers or these additional burrows in order to absorb and deal a lot more damage. Spirit Link cast on all the sides over here. Those peons taking damage, even though they're not really getting hit, just sharing the love or sharing the hate, however you look at it. A quick Hex on a Kodo Beast and a quick Ensnare there. So Fly does have the Kodo Beast. He has that additional +2 damage aura, or the additional +10% damage aura as well. So in trouble right now as the Spirit Walker is able to just focus their way through. Blademaster continuing to pick this apart, and I believe SoIn is in trouble. The Blademaster has already been... Where is that Blademaster? Blademaster is now down over here. It looks like Dust of Appearance will reveal him and take him down. And Fly just making Game 2 look very, very easy. Fly did in fact win Game 1 and also wins Game 2, taking this best-of-3 series. Fly doing so in a very, very impressive fashion. Even though he didn't get the correct harassment off during the early game, SoIn was able to get a slight creeping advantage, but Fly was able to just surpass his opponent, getting up to 3-3, that all-important level 2 healing wave. I believe it was healing wave that was trained, keeping up the units alive much longer, and then it just simply became too much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.